It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Thomas taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. An audible here to get a new look.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11.
At the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Right back to Moss. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go. 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide. Here we go, kill.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Yeah, here we go.
Lamb will go in motion. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Here's 3rd down and 4. Now they'll audible to something else. On the run, it's Dowdle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Running with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
3rd and 2.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow changing the look. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Yeah, there we go.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They run again with Dowdle. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Bengals nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Moss. Down the left sideline. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Hey, that was a good run. I did not expect that shit. Good one.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there was no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Sweat. Here we go, go to 54, go to under.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go, going to 53. Yeah, here we go. Like 47. Good. Here we go, 46.
Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
47. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. Go. Get out there. Here we go, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
26.
Prescott now.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
47. Here we go, 46.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go! Like it! Hey, kill! Here we go, go to 54, Why? Gun.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
This has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Getting home that time to Marvian Overshow.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
On 2.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now.
Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Moss.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Dot.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! We're going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. He'll try again.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Rico Dowdle
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
DeMarvion Overshone picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Moss on the give up the middle.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
11. Here we go. 12.
They'll give this to Moss running right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
11, Thomas.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Hey, kill.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. 26.
Now Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go. At 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 47. Sweat. Sweat. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Under. Here we go, kill. Done.
Prescott to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way.
Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 2, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Look at the big man rumble.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort.
Who you explaining
they
that
tried
to?
their best, did
Hey,
everything
man,
they could
like
to
you.
try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done.
Yeah,
just take it,
what's
kneel,
going on?
and call it a day.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that
so I'll
should
be
be
quiet.
that.
So you're saying
They
I
had
don't
three
talk?
tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for the
Oh,
running
that's
back.
crazy.
And give them a lot of credit because
You act like I even.
in football nowadays,
I ain't even spoke nothing about
tight
the
ends coming
game,
out of
bro.
college
That's
often
how I
don't
know
block
this is
very
fucking
often.
with you.
These guys have
Damn.
really developed into superior
Chill. It's
blockers,
just a G.
and that's why they use them in this formation so
Jesus
often.
Christ. I'm going back to mute. I'm going back to mute, man. I'm going. Yeah, no, I ain't heard you all game either.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in